of the horizon. So we're on part 5. Part 6 might be coming, folks. All right, we're on part 5, folks. All right. All right, folks. We're moving along in the part 6. We're on the part 6 now. We're going to be doing a couple things in the horizon. All right, we're here. Oh, we got to find the thing for Skimmer. All right. Well, folks, stay tuned.
You really think they'll put up with all that Carja talk?
Yeah, you! I can put up with yours.
That awesome.
You feeling bold?
I know you see me.
I'll prove you right. The rebel fight. It's by special.
At least I don't have to swim down anymore. Nope, it's not the one I need. Okay, there's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. Ruin should be nearby. This looks like the place. And that must be the statue. Okay, gotta find a way up there. The vent. There's a crate in that room. This could be useful. Okay. Gotta get higher up to reach the statue. Glide in. to get the burner. Ah! Huh. Made it. Whoa! Well, I got the burner. Better take it back to Moreland. Burrowers. Better than the ones that attacked Moreland. Down. Moreland and his crew don't have to worry about them anymore. Next stop, Moreland's amazing elevating orb.
How goes it, Hammerhead? That was tough. Let me have a look.
Spotted those rebels. Boy, flag, but remember. Remedies improved.
You're back! Did you get it? Do you have the device? Oh, please say you do. Oh, we're so close to something truly just majestic.
Here you go, Moreland. What was that?
Ah, nothing to worry about. We have a sturdy tether connecting us to the ground. Pure Oseram craftsmanship. Well, time to give it a little flame. Aha! We ascend! Behold, the world beneath our feet. Ah, the sky at our fingertips.
The burner heats the air inside, which gets lighter than what surrounds it. So we rise.
Indeed, we're powered by hot air. Just like Stemmer. But don't tell him I said that. We are on the cusp of history. The first successful Oseram flight.
There have been other attempts?
Oh yeah! The history of Oseram flights is fascinating. And, you know, violent and frequently incendiary.
I feel like you should have mentioned this before.
Ah, the others failed because their machines were too heavy and complex. They were begging to crash. Not here. Just a pilot compartment, blaze, a burner, the orb, and a tether. Within simplicity, there is perfection. Well, at least, you know, less chance of exploding. You know, if Abaddon were here, He'd be drunk like a wastrel, crippling fear of heights. That said, he gets poetic when drunk. He has evocative rhymes about all his various ledgers. A little-known fact, Oseram poetry started as work songs in forges around the claim. Ah, just a bit of turbulence. We shall tame these wild skies yet.
This feels like more than turbulence.
For the record, that was not part of the planned aerial experience.
What is that?
Yeah, I think our tether just came undone.
Moreland!
Oh. That's just a small setback. Nothing to worry about. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can. Rising bastards! It's gonna hit us! Stay back! No! Hey, go away! Go! Shoo!
Moreland. He's in danger. I have to get to him.
No! Ah! No!
Gotta follow his voice. Moreland's stuck on the other side. I've gotta clear out these machines. It's down! Okay. That's the last one. Better check on Moreland. Hold on, Moreland! I'll get you out!
Aloy! Great gears you're alive. Would you mind applying a little leverage?
Hey, you alright?
When that maelstrom hit us, everything fell apart. I remember dropping, and then you tumbled out, and...
It's okay. We're alive.
You know, in terms of Oseram aviation, we're pioneers. And they say it's a cursed field of study. Aloy. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Sorry, had to go deal with something. You were talking about something before I left.
Now, as I was saying before, you know, in terms of Oseram aviation, we're pioneers. And they say it's a cursed field of study.
Do you need help getting back to camp?
I think you were saying something before.
Do you need help getting back to camp?
Yeah, no, I can make it. But I need to get the burner. It fell off when we were attacked. I mean, I can replace everything else. Except that.
Okay, let's go.
Did you have any idea what hit us? I mean, I couldn't get a good look at it in that maelstrom.
Between the screech... Between the screeching and the lightning, it was probably a storm bird.
Woof. Hideous machine. Well, at least it vanished with the storm. Oh. Hey, boy. Would you mind finding a way across? All we need is something to bridge the gap.
think I... Huh?
Efficient and effective. Make a fine Oseram. I see it. The burner is right below that storm bird.
Sorry, I had to check something out. You were saying something before I left?
I see it. The burner is right below that storm bird. Hey, Lloyd. Over here.
I can definitely use for this. It's dead.
Steel to my soul. Oh, I think that Stormbird had it in for me, or really fancied my orb. Found it. Just a hairline crack in the casing. Yeah, I can clean that up with a bit of spot welding. Assuming the ground doesn't open up and swallow us, I'm gonna say we're finally safe. Yet again, you risked your life for me and my ambitions. I wish I had Stemmer's words to thank you properly. If it helps, you've inspired me to draft up a new improved orb. Something that unites spectacle and survival.
I'm honored, but I think I'll let Abaddon and Stemmer have the next flight.
I'll see you back at the camp. There's so much to think about, so many ideas.
Seen those Tenarth riding machines?
Remedies and brews to make life throw the red raids out with half our numbers.
I guess I should be thanking you for bringing Morlund back alive. Well, if you need to resupply, my shop's open. First, he wants to go below the surface, then he wants to fly above it. Is it too much to ask that we all stay here, with our feet on the ground? At least long enough to enjoy the shards this place will earn us.
You really want me to answer that?
Funny. Just run along before Morlund gets any more ideas.
So imagine that this is the other way around. Like we're on an island surrounded by water. If you're feeling bold, there's a
welcome,
Tenarth
Outlander.
Remedies to
I wonder if I could coat the orb.
So then I scrambled myself.
Are you lost?
Spartus. Hold. The name expert.
What?
Death. See, not for a pat me. But days later, only and dark died with.
There was also.
Keep there.
You lost how?
We got him. And beside hell.
I'll. For the.
One in the.
That it?
That it is. Oh, and while you're the second crew, I'd hate.
I'll bring.
I'd.
You ride machines, right?
Talana. Glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage. Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village.
Traveling Oseram troop. Looks like we have company.
That girl was wound.
trade with the Canucks?
We'll find allies.
May your enemies fall.
Is she sick?
I am the girl. For months, we've learned to live. But recent, yet once.
So the water...
Exact, they've failed to. Hikaru, so let.
I'll help.
Good. The longer the blood. We'll follow. Might be able to pick.
Actually, I have some...
Very well. Follow it.
Okay.
You flew on the wings of the 10. It's an honor. Your blade be bright. Your enemy is mine.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Tenakth territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tenakth patrols.
Well, I'm here now. So spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
We met out in the wilds, after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine that was threatening a nearby village. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield. But when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, Barat.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him.
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
He's no match for it alone. Come on, get that stuff!
Talana?
We've got your back!
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the Rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Well, we're here now. So let's head to the Rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The Rot's not far. The Rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find—
Wait, Talana!
This wind's blowing strong.
You seem to have lost your
I
friend.
gotta stay upright.
You with us, Nora? Then let's get going. You were saying something before you left. What was it?
How did you find it?
I overheard it tonight.
Sorry, there was something I needed to do. You were talking before I left?
As I was saying, I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question. There it is. The Rot.
Those are Regalla's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water. Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amadis in.
Hey, you see something, Ben?
Okay, it's open. Let's go.
We've got your back,
May the sun mark my arrow.
We'll finish this!
between you and me.
Don't stop firing! That's what they expect us to do!
Deploying heavy weapon!
I will tear you up!
You okay?
Fight back and help us win this.
I'll get her! Oh! You cannot! Take her pay.
Let us out.
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
We'll stay here. Taking my shot. We'll wait here for you. Let's find that coward. No rest until she's dead.
Aloy, strike while you
Come
can!
out! One down!
I need some help!
I've got you in my sights. I'd rather not go there. Do what you need to.
Hang in there!
Get in the fight!
Where have they gone?
better not go there. Do what you need to.
All right. I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rot.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. You must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana.
All right, folks, we are going to have a part 6. These will probably carry on to part 6. And we might have a part 7. But I gotta go get some more stock. It's been an hour already, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this.
Might make a trading post out of this place yet. And that concludes.
Alright, folks, I'm gonna end for today.
Your help is my business.
I say I may come back in a little while. Alright, thank you folks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end.